everybody in the YouTube country and lands thereof. Welcome to episode 13. However we do that. And you're watching FVS, if you didn't know it. I know some of you people out there are older, like ATL Wolf. So, you know, you might forget what you're watching. This is the season finale, and I like to do it in a cool way. And the best way to do that is to bring in someone to ask me questions. And the person to do that, I think, is Jackson, who's on a Skype call with me. A Skype call. Hi, everybody. And he's going to ask me some questions because he now does Daily Fur Blog, you know, which I owned. And now I moved over to this thing. And so he's been doing a bang-up job. He's been banging Daily Fur Blog pretty well. So good job on that banging.
I try and do that as much as possible.
So Jackson, ask away at these questions that you have in front of you.
All right. Thank you, Sylar. Your first question is, why did you decide to start FBS?
Why did I start FBS? Well, I started it because of the fandom. All you people are just so cool out there. And I had to. I think that it was a great idea to bring in videos from all over the fandom and put them in one spot. And it's impressive the turnout that has happened. Apparently I changed somebody's life. I just recently saw a comment and they came out to their parents as, I don't know if it meant gay or a furry. Mom, Dad, I'm a furry. And yeah, so let's keep on going with the next question because I'm sure there's going to be more entertainment to this.
So your next question, it deals more with the making of your videos. The creation of your videos have gone through some pretty big changes already. Why don't you lead us through a couple of the bigger ones and what led you to make those decisions?
Oh boy, okay, so I think that a major amount of changes happened. If you watch episode 1, I was in front of a curtain with some crappy lighting and some crappy curtains. Our next video is a bit trippy, with over 100,000 views and crappy sound. It was just crappy everything. I'm not 100% with that video. It was only after I made the New York City one that things started to be a difference. So I think that the revolution to the videos has to come from when I watched them myself and made them a lot different. So yeah, I think that it's great. I think that the biggest accomplishment though has to come from the voice of Steven. He is a particle physicist and a smart guy overall. We name him Sugar Cat. At least that's what his boyfriend does. I'm not really sure if everybody should be calling him Sugar Cat. It might be some sort of sexual thing. So, yeah, what's your next question then, before I bury myself?
Your next question. A lot of your videos, you see, they see you in conventions, they see you at home. What would you say are some of the challenges you face doing both of those?
Let's see, making it at home is just easy. You set up the camera just like this, you look at it and you go, point, and it's quite easy to do. But when you're at a convention, there's so much other stuff that's happening. There's furries at a bar, there's drunk people. So there's a lot of extra things that are challenges when you film at a convention. I have to think that when I actually gave my camera at FCN to Tyser, he filmed me and Firestorm. Luckily, you know, I know Firestorm, so it was cool. So, you know, here's a clip, by the way. I think that guy's horny. What?
No!
Hey!
He's horny.
Yeah, that. Now I gotta totally blur that out. With like the,
I have to bleep that out.
There's a lot of stuff bleeping and blurring. Hey, what's the next one here?
Well, strangely enough, your next question has to do with the episode Drunk Me Am Not.
Oh boy.
We were wondering, were you actually drunk in that episode?
Oh wow. Well, sometimes when you make videos, you have to have something to keep you going. It's just something that's got to be done. And no, I wasn't as hilarious as the video was. I fell on the curtain for real. It was planned, and the curtain never fell down. So you saw that in that clip, the bloopers. I was not drunk until probably the end when I finished it. Then I was drunk. So off camera, maybe. So go for it. What's the next one here?
Next question deals with episode 9. Why do you have all of that sports gear?
Oh boy. So yeah, interesting thing. Needed to be sexual. I think that the video needs to be sexual because, you know, sex sells. They like to have this emergency services philia thing going on. I won't name which convention, but I'm sure that you know which one. No, they aren't sexual at all. But I made them sexual. And they are, it's a selling incentive. So I thought that when I did this whole sexual, put on different crazy stuff, it would sell, and it did.
Your next question, it deals with your episode in New York. Could you tell us about some of the challenges that were a part of that episode?
In New York, well, okay. New York City was awesome. We did a couple videos that I had to, of course, review, and I had to go through them. It was cold, okay? In Fahrenheit temperatures, it was well below 0 with the wind blowing. I got frostbite on my cheeks, and Steven, Sugar Cat, he was helping me film, so we went and filmed in Times Square, right in the heart of it. I think there was some funny people that were watching. They were like, haha, Furry, look at the hands. Because I didn't wear my entire thing. I thought that the hand paws would be just appropriate enough. I couldn't imagine if I did it in full suit. And there was that guy, if you watched in that episode, in the bloopers there, he walked right through the entire thing. We went to Starbucks afterward. I had my paws on. People actually wanted to buy the paws.
All right, so your next questions deal with the future of FBS. What are some of the differences, besides the ones that you've mentioned already, that we can expect in Season 2? And is one of them either a new tie, or is this going to be the new look?
Wow, okay, so you know my red tie. Always looking to change that, as well as this black shirt. It's long sleeve, and with all these lights in here, it's hot. Okay, so yes, I would like to change the way I look. I think the black with the red is always supposed to be this look, and then Sylar is Sylar. But the thing is I need to find another tie. So I think this is a perfect time for all those YouTube commenters. Comment, what do you think I should wear in tie, or what I should not wear? Maybe I should just go and wear nothing, and just have like a paw over top of my no part.
I think a lot of people will definitely.
That was probably a bad idea. Yes, I think, yeah, I need to get a new tie. So we'll be looking for that. Look in Season 2.
Okay. And your next question, is there a way for people to get involved in the making of Season 2?
So I think Season 2 is going to be like Season 1. I look for people, obviously Sylar is, you know, always looking to have a partner. I'm looking to have one, so at a convention it would be nice, yes. I would adore to have somebody else, maybe at Anthrocon. I'm going to get somebody to hold the camera, and I'm going to do the actual footage there versus me filming it at home and having Sylar separate and everything. So yes, I encourage people to come up and be interested in doing it. Or if I find somebody and you're like, wow, you're just really funny, I just want you to come on my show. If I do it like that, though, I don't think anybody will come. But so I go for it. I can't wait to see.
All right. So the next questions deal with you personally. Have you ever been approached by a crazy fan? And if so, what happened?
Okay, yeah, that's a good one. Yes, since this episode and seasons have taken off one by one, they get a lot of views, and they're really good at what they do. And so, yes, with that comes a fan base. I have gotten attacked at FCN. It's very hard to walk through a hallway and not like someone come up. I was in the Headless Lounge, and I had Different, who makes their awesome videos like that Cabot one, which I said Bunny, by the way, and not Cabot. It's that one with Uncle Kagi, and you can catch their channel right here. Not a plug. Not a plug. Nope. It's really not a plug. I was just pointing that out because they're an awesome channel, and they really adore my channel. So that's pretty cool. I'm impressed because their channel's badass. Thumbs up to those fans. Keep on trucking.
You have a few questions that were asked by fans. One of them, JJ, asked, "What is your favorite cheese?"
My favorite cheese is Swiss.
All right.
And not any other type of cheese. I get insulted extremely if you bring me like cheddar. And don't forget wine. Gotta have wine. You don't bring me wine with the cheese, then we have an ultra problem.
All right. And Jack would like to ask you what you are doing for the long weekend. I don't think you guys actually have a long weekend, do you?
Oh no, actually it's coming up. I think Memorial Day is coming up, by the way. And I know Canada had one, but nobody cares. So, that's right, I make fun of all countries, but mostly make fun of Canada. I heart Canada. Where's that heart? There you go. The heart, Canada. You see what I did there? Yes, I am going to be, anytime I have off is the best time, especially when I don't have to do all this filming and editing. And what's that last question?
All right. And your final question, just to wrap everything up, what would you consider your top video and why?
My top video, yay. My top video is probably got to go, besides Different, with their one with Uncle Kagi, where he was at the end of that. Uncle Kagi was in the swimsuit at FCN, which, by the way, I don't think he was wearing anything under that swimsuit. That one was an awesome one. But I have to maybe go with probably my favorite one has to be the Drunk Me I'm Not one with the one who was going to make the paws. I think that was hilarious because he was just really trashed. And there was so much cursing and so much yelling. If you haven't seen that video, by the way, this one, it's pretty funny. It's hilarious because, you know, people drunk are funny people. It's not like I ever did that. Not even when making this video. No. Professionalness is what you gotta have. Well, thank you, Jackson, for all of your assistance and answering these questions. Jase Husky's an awesome guy, and he is an awesome friend. Thank you, Jase, for helping me out on these questions. I gave him some questions in a file, and he did his best to make fun of the questions. But I asked him legitimate ones. When you get nailed with things, does the pain stay for long? Jase, I'm sure I always get nailed with stuff.
Hello, Sylar, and thanks for having me on your show. Really enjoy being here. Sometimes I do. It depends on which injury you're referring to. The sliding down the banister, that was the worst. Oh God, pain for like hours and hours and hours. Oh, it hurt so bad. I just rolled around. Yeah, that floor, it kind of raped me.
So, have you ever done something crazy off camera we never saw? Much like you falling into the pool.
Nothing too crazy, you know, drunken fursuiting, hookah. I did make out with an air conditioner. Yeah, it was really cold. I couldn't help it. I'm a husky. I like cold weather, you know.
With my show, are you afraid that you are going to get pounced or tackled or something will happen to you at a con?
I'm not too worried about people pouncing me or trying to do, you know, unspeakable things to me. You know, people have tried that in the past and, well, they don't really get anywhere. But it doesn't stop them from taking the, you know, the pictures, you know. If I drop something and bend over, people take pictures. It happens all the time. And, you know, being an avid fursuiter, you do get solicited for let's just say I'll never chase that hot dog again. Was it supposed to be funny? I don't know. You know, I'm not good with jokes and you know, anything like that. But you know, everybody starts out at the bottom. You work your way up. You've got where you are now from doing it. Thank you, Sylar. It was wonderful being on your show, and hope we can do it again.
Well, thank you very much there, Jase Husky. It was a pleasure having you. It was a pleasure having Jackson ask me the questions. I thank everybody for helping me out. I would like to thank all the people who's helped me out. I'd like to thank all my subscribers who keep on subscribing and who get other people to subscribe. And thank you all for watching. Make sure to stay tuned for season 2, coming very shortly.